Hey, welcome to Astor Street. What a pleasure that you could come over and visit me, even if it has to be digitally. It's killing me. The separation absolutely is killing me, and it's probably annoying you too, but it's just something we have to tough our way through, isn't it? I'm so glad you could come over. Soon you can come over in person, but for now we'll have to make a digital visit do. I just want to give you a little bit of an update that even though the campus on Palmer Street's been almost like a ghost town, yet there's been some activity around there. Doug and his team are actually getting after the broken concrete steps and the railings on the front of church. So hopefully by the time that you're able to come back, we're going to finally see that problem corrected, and you'll be able to grab a railing without worrying that you're going to go over with it. Also, it's kind of handy in a way that with nobody around, this has been a good time to repair all the grass and the dirt holes where there was no grass, and hopefully the seed will take and we'll be able to restore some of the beauty of our campus. Also, thanks to Joel Schwartz and our resident electrician, Al Vorman, we finally have got a replacement for the missing chandelier above the Garfield Avenue entrance of church. It's been gone for probably 30 or maybe longer than that, 30, 40 years. Somebody probably stole it for the copper and nobody ever got around to replacing it. So cast a little glance over there on your next visit, and that little missing piece of St. Marcus has been restored. We've been working on internal stuff too. Our foundation board has been meeting, and I sure hope that you're aware that we are now supported by an outstanding group of people who are looking over our long-term financial position. And I hope that you also would go to the effort of making a will for yourself and your family, and would remember the congregation for future gifts and legacies and bequests. This is important. Long after we're gone from the stage, we hope St. Marcus's ministries will still be strong. And I'm grateful to Lily Gust and a team of great individuals who are leading that work. Also on the operations side, the news is unbelievably good. We were forecasting a disaster, financial disaster for the church and the school. Even though the school is supported, our primary income source is the voucher payments. There's lots of other income as well that's needed. And the church also, we were fearful, was going to take a terrible hit when nobody could come to worship services. Well, we were able to qualify for one of the loans that the government is making through the CARES Act, and kudos to Fred Lautz, our executive director, and that has stabilized our cash flow so that we don't have to risk saying goodbye to any of our very talented staff. We can keep the team together. And I've got extraordinary news in that on the church side, our offerings, even though we have not been able to pass the plate in church for 7 weeks now, our offerings actually exceeded the budget for April. That's incredible. Thank you. Thanks to you for continuing your support for our really important, our wonderful ministries that are going on. My hope is that it's only going to be a few more weeks until we're able to start gathering, at least in smaller groups. In the meantime, please keep praying. The Lord can stop this or reduce it anytime He's ready, and we just need to be patient and hang in there. Long ago in 1918, there was a similar quarantine and a stay-at-home order, and the church was able to bounce back and survive, even though for 2 months there were no worship services that were allowed to take place in our country because of the Spanish flu epidemic. And it's my hope that someday we're going to look back at this and kind of smile a little bit and tell some stories. But we'll also tell stories about how God kept everything together, saw to it that we had the resources that we needed, and helped us to appreciate all over again how much we love and care about the people of St. Marcus. So until that happy day, I want you to know we're working behind the scenes to get ready for when we can send up the all clear and open the doors once again. In the meantime, let us know if you have needs. Please call some other people in the congregation and help keep that human touch going. And say a prayer for your pastors too, so that we know what we need to do and can adapt to these crazy times. For St. Marcus Lutheran Church, I'm Pastor Mark Jeske, missing you a ton. Can't wait to see you in person.